Well, there we are. I'm going to begin the transplant. It's 3 o'clock. And we're going to transplant the technologies from this tender to this tender first. Just move them over, wires and everything as is, and then I will continue to work my way forward on the engine. The engine is going to have to get disassembled, the new wheel put back on, and then everything will be put together the way it should. Oh, I gotta go get a wrench. I need this special wrench. I got it. I got some other things. You never know. Cutters, wire, drills, and probably other things. I'll go back and forth while I get it. Okay. So, we're going to start by setting that speaker aside. I did get the new speaker to fit. I'm going to take this off. This is our buck boost adapter. This holds the power regulators. This is a new frame with the proper height on it. I do have another piece here. Yeah, this is it. I use a very small. This is the wire collector for the bottom, and I'm going to use that to organize the wires. But first, I'm going to remove the adapter to hold the power distribution panel. This was a test fit, so we've tested the fit. We got it. Okay, fine. There's those screws. There's that screw. That power adapter is going to sit over there for now. I'm going to take this off just so it's out of the way and won't get damaged in any way. We're going to put it back right on there when we get to it. Now we're to the bottom half of this, and what I need to do is to take off my power pickups and bring them over, plus one set of wheels. I'm short, as you can see, one set of wheels. So I'm going to bring the power pickup off and bring them over here. And that requires this screw here. Okay. Now I gotta kind of disassemble this. Usually one side's all I need to take off. That's not a very good one. I don't have a bigger one. Alright, let's go get another screwdriver. Hold on. Alright. Fine. We got one. Yes. Very organized. It's okay. Oh, I want this one off first, right? There we go. I put them on snug. Sometimes they want to stay that way, huh? Okay, he's off. He's off and he's off. Now I'm not going to use the brass wheel. I'm going to use that wheel because it matches better. Okay. These are the wires I need. So I'm just going to put this part back on so it stays all with the mechanism it's with. And I think what I'm going to do is unsolder the pickup wire and then run new pickup wire I think that's probably the better approach. Let's see if I can do that without getting hurt in any way. Don't want to get hurt, do I? Too old for that. See if I can do this. You're not a very cooperative piece, I'll say that. These tweezers aren't really that great for what I'm doing. Make sure I got a nice shiny. There, that helps. Okay, that's the part I need. We got it. One down, 4 to go. Okay. I make these by hand, and they're not too bad. But if I don't want to go through that right now. Should just pull off. It's not pulling off very well. There we go. So there's 2. Okay. And I'll set that aside. And I'll come over here and get this side off. Set him aside. Now, this is a wheel I'm going to use. That looks like a nice one. And I'll take this wheel off, but I'm not really going to use it. I just set it there. I want to put this back on. I don't lose it. There we go. Alright. I see this one has a flat. I mix these up for some reason. Every once in a while I just don't have what I need and I grab something. That's okay. These power pickup wires are a special wire that I found. It works really well with power. They're chrome plated, stainless plated or something. They have something silver plated, that's right. Very fancy. Silver plated so they don't corrode and they have excellent electrical properties for picking up. Good boy. Now, see what you can do. See if you get as good as your brother. I think. You think? Yes, you are. Oh, good. Look at that. Okay, now we have this done too, you might say. I'm not going to use those wires. I'm going to use new wire for a reason. So I think I'm going to get my roll of wire and route the 4 pieces where they're going to go, strip them and solder them on, and then reassemble the power pickups. This is how you assemble the power pickup, all-wheel power pickup. This is 22 gauge, comes in a 5-foot roll. I get it from Train Tender. It's a nice fellow, Jeff, and he supplies everything like that. Let's think a second now. Coming here, up. Okay, what I may want to do is some assembly first. Let's think about it. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, because of the lengths and the routing that it goes through, I'm going to pull the power distribution board off, or at least pull it loose. I really like these hex screws because you can get a good bite and you won't wear them out as fast. I started using them some time ago. I'm transitioning over from vintage flyer stuff only because it's a little harder to get sometimes, but also harder to deal with when you need to make changes and wiring and whatnot. This board lifts out. It also has hex screws. Yeah, it's off. And out of this corner. Okay, so this board will come over. Everything on it is okay. I'm going to take the motor wires off, however. I don't want to have to deal with that right now. Besides, they're going to get routed a certain way, and I know what I have can't use. I see a big nut in the middle there, so I know I can't use that. So these go to the motor. This is the motor driver, and I'm gonna, oh boy, I gotta pull all that wire out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one off too, and just set him in. That way I can deal with it free and easy. We're gonna put probably the same wire, but I just didn't want it connected. That wire has been hot at some point. Somebody was soldering too close to it. I don't know who that would have been. Thermistor, well, we don't need him today. Almost everything I have has been magnetized. Isn't that awesome? Kind of good, kind of bad. Yeah, it's fairly straight. I pushed the screw out now. Oh, it fell on top of the board. I got it. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Let's get this one going. It's right there. It's just not in the hole yet. Should just screw right in. Doesn't mean it will. Yep, it did. And this doesn't need to be tight. You just want them snug enough to hold in. The screws aren't going to back out on their own. Okay? It's got a little movement, but that's okay. Now I can work on this separately without all the extra parts. And what I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to I'm not going to build a new board. I think I'm going to use this board, but I'm going to have to change some of the wiring. I know it's not right. This I know is the positive side. I think I'm just going to pull this wire out. I think this wire is on the thin side. I'm going to use a thicker wire at this point, from this point on. That's what I want to do. Yeah, you can let go anytime. Thank you. This wire looks okay, so maybe I'll leave it. I know these wires have to get fixed. They're hard to deal with sometimes. Tweezers. I have another tweezer I like. That's not it. That's not it. I don't know where I put them. I'm not. That them? These will do. These are a little heavier duty than I need, but that's okay. I just want this wire out of here. This wire out of here. There we go. That wire can stay. Oh, this wire is definitely gotta go. These are awful. There we go. There we go. I'll leave those for now. These guys. Yeah, I'm going to take them off as well. They're just the power to the speaker. Oh, these aren't bad, but I'm going to change them anyway. I want to use 22 on all my big power. That way I know I won't have an amp problem. And this takes 20 amps, so you know. Let's pull him off of here and just do that over anyway. We might change this wire routing anyway. Okay, he should be free now, and he is. Okay, good. Let's out of the way. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, we're gonna change this. Right, we're gonna change him to this anyway. Okay, good. Here we are. So this is the good board, and an old chewed up part. This is brand new part, a little chewed up, but it's okay. Does the job. There we go. Goes like this. Yep. Oh, these holes don't look big enough, do they? I don't know if that's going to work. Well, it's working. It got a bite in it. Let's see if this one will. Yep, got a bite in it. All right, they're started. Let's take them home. Not yet. Getting there. Not quite yet. Yep, there now. Oh, yeah. Bingo. All right. These go there. These go under here. I do want to replace. This wire has just got a little bit of a shrunken insulation from heat, I'm thinking. Oh, I guess I'll replace it too. What I think I might do is pause, do some wiring, and come back and show you what I did, because this is going to be pretty tedious for both of us. So you see what I'm going to be doing, and I'll finish this up and show you the results. Last time I didn't hit pause, I hit stop, so let's see if I can hit pause this time. Well, I just went ahead and got it wired for the power, and that took quite a while because of the way I was doing it was kind of back-asswards. I didn't take it all apart, I just tried to fit it in. But this is the new tender running with the motor control board, power distribution board, and good catch, and the old engine. Oh, wowie.